What is going on, guys? Is4 here on this channel, Mr. Supply Drops. Today, I wanted to talk about cheaters in Rainbow Six Siege, things that absolutely everyone has already talked about a million times, but I need to add to that because this seemingly is an issue that they just do not want to fix. Now, they say they want to fix it. They say that things are happening. Obviously, there's something going on behind the scenes that is not right. Something is wrong here. That's all I'm going to say, because if you play Rainbow Six Siege on PC, specifically ranked, but it is sometimes an issue in standard from my experience, especially recently. I had some problems that I'll explain in a second, but if you play this game at all, it is just cheater warfare.
Bro, what the fuck is going on? Every game I have someone mentioning cheaters.
This game's cooked.
It's so bad. It's so bad right now.
Yeah,
like, dude, my crosser's over this guy. Honestly.
Oh yeah, no,
Nice job faking it, dude. That was so obvious.
That was the fakest shit ever.
That was so fucking fake.
Yeah, bravo.
Yeah. Alright, yeah. He's upstairs now. Just pre-card me. Nah, he's 100% cheating.
Changing mag.
No droning, because he doesn't need to. He can see everybody. Goes right up to where I am. Looks up, look.
Look, and he's looking at people through the floor.
Looking at me
he's
right away.
He's looking at people through the floor. Oh my god.
Yeah, you can't hear me at all. You can't hear me at all.
No.
I heard him. I heard him, but only because he destroyed a giant barricade. I'm not doing anything that would make that much noise.
Go forward. Like, go back, and then like keep on going, don't stop. Oh, watch.
Look, watch. Wait, hold on. He stops for a second to defend himself.
Yeah, no. Location, and he's just too low.
Wow.
How can you know exactly where they are? Explain to me.
He doesn't. Or, I mean, he does, but not. He shouldn't. Is a better way to...
Exactly. I know. It's the dumbest
Yeah, look at
shit
him
ever.
defending himself. I heard you. I don't believe that he wasn't. And the fact that they... Look, watch. Let's see. Oh, yeah, look. No prep phase. They never do it. They just stand around because they're playing with their little cheat. Like, who cares? Doesn't mean anything. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Alright. Yeah, I'm just... Yep. And those are just the obvious ones. Those are just the ones that are really bad at hiding it. I am almost sure, I'm almost positive, there are actually good players out there that do have things like walls, so they can just see everybody and see everything, but they hide it well, and they've been getting away with it for a long time. But I'm not really talking about those people, because those people, of course, I can understand why those particular people may be harder to detect and find and all that stuff. So I'll give them some slack, but even then, I don't exactly think that there's... I do think there's better things that they could be doing for those types of people as well, but I'm mainly talking about the obvious ones. This particular person right here, this is just an example. This is one in, like, all the time. Like, I don't know. This is not an uncommon occurrence, is all I'm saying, all right? This person has a 2.5 KD. I want to make it very crystal clear, okay? There is no legit player who is not boosting who has a 2.5 KD. Unless you are playing in low-level lobbies, stomping on people that are way below your skill level, in ranked, you are not going to be at a 2.5 KD. I'm talking about PC. I don't know if console is different. I have no clue, but I'm talking about PC here. If you see anybody with that type of KD, it's pretty much an immediate they are cheating. This person had a 2.5 KD, has not been banned, has gone through 200 matches in the last season, which, by the way, the season's only been going on for about 3 weeks now or something as of the making of this video. 200 matches, maybe not to some people, but in my opinion, that shit's crazy, and I'm a goddamn Rainbow Six Siege addict, so that says a lot. But anyways, point is, these people are not getting banned. Why are stat bans not a thing? I understand to an extent legit players may get that problem, but guess what? even if there was in particular people who did get to 2.5 KD legitimately, or even worse, I've seen people with 3 KDs. Like, even if you could get to that legitimately, and there were people like that in ranked, not going against lower level people that aren't as good as them, pretty much, those are probably like literally the top 1%, maybe less, of people. So 99% of the player base would flourish. Okay, I understand that's not entirely fair, but I mean, as good players go, I'm not like that good, but I'm definitely above average. And I mean, we're always just getting the shit end of the stick when it comes to this stuff. Let's be completely real, all right? Like, you always have to carry, especially next to Fine. I know it's not like an next to Fine video, but I will say, if you're a good player next to Fine, since there's no skill-based matchmaking, oh my god, you are not going to be winning games if you solo queue. That's all I'm going to say. Terrible teammates all the time, because that's how they think that based off of your skill, it's way higher than the average players in that lobby, so they have to just put a bunch of lower skill players in order to try to balance the teams. Anyways, point is, that kind of thing happens in Rainbow Six Siege as well, just maybe not to that extent. Always getting terrible teammates and stuff like that, in solo queue in particular. Sometimes it's not that bad when you party up with friends, and I don't know. Either way, point is, all you would have to do is make it so that they get temporarily banned, or they get shadow banned, or whatever. You know, they do that type of stuff in COD. I'm not saying that ever worked. I don't know. Call of Duty has had some issues with their anti-cheat. I haven't really heard about that too much nowadays. Maybe that's just people got tired of complaining about it. Probably not, though, because Rainbow Six Siege players definitely aren't tired of complaining about it, because it is a horrible issue, because this game is phenomenal, all right? Rainbow Six Siege, while it's not in the best place right now in terms of how much content it's getting, because it's getting all content right now, and this is basically Operation Health 2.0, but we're not going to name it that for whatever reason. But anyways, point is, this game is amazing, and it really sucks that this game is infested by dorks running around with their cheats. And now I've heard of other reasons. Why is this game so fixated on by cheaters? Why is there such a big problem? There's a couple of different reasons. One, the game is from 2015, okay? They can keep adding code, adding DLC, adding all of the content that they've been adding over the years, but at the end of the day, the core, the foundation, is a 2015-year-old game. I don't know why I said year-old. A 2015 9-year-old game. That's old for a game, man. I'm surprised it's even lasted this long, and they're planning on going even longer, which I'm glad to hear. But if you're going to do that and you want to succeed, you gotta get rid of these cheaters. That's a lie, actually. People will still keep playing, and I'm gonna be real. I'm one of them, and I'm just a psychopath when it comes to it. But it doesn't mean I will stop complaining, because this is a game I will definitely fight for in terms of at least bitching and complaining about the lack of a proper anti-cheat, which is another problem with this game. Apparently, from what I've heard, I've watched some videos where people who actually develop cheats have basically said that the anti-cheat of this game is so old, like it's not just Battleeye's fault, it's the fact that it's an old version of Battleye. Now, I don't know if they can upgrade the anti-cheat. I don't know if they could change to a different provider, like a different anti-cheat, go to easy anti-cheat. I don't know if they have some sort of contract obligation or something like that, a legal obligation, and the only way to do that would be to get a brand new game, and then Rainbow Six Siege 2, basically, which I don't like the idea of, if I'm being completely real, which I'll get into in a second, but that might be the only way, though, a proper brand new anti-cheat that is much more up to date, and somehow updating the code on a brand new engine or something. But like, the reason I wouldn't want it to be Rainbow Six Siege 2, come on, let's be real. Counter-Strike 2, mid as all hell, man. They actually kind of ruined Counter-Strike. I can't even play goddamn bee-hopping maps anymore without going through a bunch of hoops. I can't play with friends on this. I mean, I can, but I have to, like, create my own dedicated server instead of just clicking invite like I did in CSGO. Overwatch 2, they removed the ability to earn any sort of skin or whatever, which, you know, I know is loot boxes, but it was a really fair system when it comes to loot boxes. You got, like, 4 items, and you got one every time you leveled up, which, by the way, they removed the leveling system. So I'm just saying, man, I've had some bad experiences with sequel games, quote unquote, which are really just patches that shouldn't have existed, really. They just update the engine, or in Overwatch 2's case, they just slapped a 2 on it and added an item shop and a battle pass. That's really all Overwatch 2 was. But Rainbow Six Siege 2, I don't really want that, if I'm being real. I like the game, I like how it feels, I like that it's an older game at this point, if I'm being real. But the problem is, like I said, the underlying foundation is so easy to exploit, apparently, from what I'm hearing, and from, I mean, I guess that just makes sense. I mean, you've had so much time to pick at this game and constantly change stuff, and yeah, they can keep keep adding these small updates, they can keep changing stuff, but it's really not going to matter in the grand scheme of things. They need to do two big things. One, completely update the engine, but you would have to go through a massive process probably of remaking most of the game for the most part. Maybe not. I don't exactly know. I'm not that in depth with game development. You know, I don't exactly know how that would work, moving from one engine to a new one, like an updated engine. I don't even know if they even use the Anvil engine. I think that's what it was called back. That's what Rainbow Six Siege is on. I don't even know if they have like an updated version of that, because I know like X-Defiant, that's another Ubisoft game. They use, I think, Snowdrop or something. I don't exactly know, alright? But either way, I think that updating the engine could in fact help that out, but also the anti-cheat does need to be updated. I don't know if it's either just update the damn thing at least and get a newer version of Battleye, or get rid of Battleye entirely, get easy anti-cheat, or get both like Fortnite does. I don't know. But at least we're finally getting match cancellation when a cheater gets detected very soon, right? They've only had to wait until Season 4. They announced this months ago. But yeah, I don't know. There's not much else to say about this. Cheaters are just so rampant, especially once you hit Diamond in Rainbow Six Siege, that Diamond rank. As soon as I hit that, man, the cheaters were just consistent. Especially last season, it was just back to back to back rage cheaters. Like, actually, like, not even just people trying to hide, like, rage cheaters, man, just running around, instantly one-tapping you through walls. And it's horrible. It really is when it happens. And the fact that people can play 200 plus matches and still not get banned is fucking ridiculous. But anyways, that's gonna wrap up this video. If you guys enjoyed, a like would be greatly appreciated. If you're new here and like videos like this, make sure that subscribe button down below. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day.